Hi there, my name is Macy, and you're watching Off the Record with Macy and Elle. Today we're sitting down with Latin singer-songwriter from Toledo, Ohio, Meche Trejo. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
For someone that doesn't know what kind of music you make, what would you say are like 3 descriptors?
I would say I do music. You talking about like artist wise, like closely, or I would say I do R&B or indie.
Okay.
I don't like to put myself in a box though when it comes to my music. I kind of like to be completely experimental with everything that I do, especially as of lately, but mostly indie R&B.
Awesome. Who is an artist that you draw inspiration from?
My number one would probably be Amy Winehouse. I found her really got into her shit, into her music. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
I really got into Amy Winehouse's music. I would say when I was 17 or 16, and I completely just fell in love with her, the way she writes, how emotional she is, and how upfront she is about her feelings. She's just very honest with how she writes, and I just love that. I love Kali Uchis. I'm really into music movies, so I like Johnny Cash. I like
what's it called? The
Walk
long
Walk the Line.
Walk the Line. Yeah. Oh
that
my
was
God.
my favorite movie growing up.
Yeah, I love that movie actually. Joaquin Phoenix is in it, right?
Yeah. He's so cute.
Yeah, he is so cute. Okay, so you describe yourself as a Latin artist. Tell us a little about your backstory.
So I grew up in a family full of musicians. My dad was a singer. My grandpa, he had his own band. They're very well known in the Toledo area. They mostly do Tejano music, which is kind of like a dying, genre of Latin music.
Yeah, I actually don't know what that is either.
So, you know who Selena Quintanilla is.
Mm-hmm.
So, during that time, during the 90s, my family was huge in that. They knew a lot of people. That was their go-to. They would gig and go all the way to Michigan, Indiana. So my dad, he used to sing and record his own music too. So I come from a long family of musicians, and doing that style of music is something I plan on going into soon too.
That's awesome. So you kind of grew up
around that, yeah.
Did you feel like when you were a kid, did you know this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah. I remember being younger, and my dad would make me sing in front of my entire family every single family reunion, and I absolutely despised him for it, but I'm grateful for it now because I don't really think about it twice now.
It's a way to get over stage fright.
Right, and I used to have crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Look at you now.
I know.
That's amazing for you. So we saw that you started posting originally on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a big thing back then. Were you getting a lot of listens on there, or what happened with that?
So, the first song that I recorded is only on SoundCloud. I don't have it on all platforms. I think I was a junior or a senior in high school. I didn't know what DistroKid was. The only reason why I put it on there is because my uncle, he used to rap. He does Latin music now, also. But I recorded my first song in the studio with him. He's on it. And I just didn't know where to put it out. My family just put their music out on SoundCloud, so I was just like, okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I remember when I dropped it too, my school is super small. I went to a really small school in Michigan. I had 50 people in my graduating class. So it was so cringe when that happened because everybody found out about it super quickly.
Did you have anyone else in your demographic that you went to school with? Were you the only one with Latin roots, or?
You know what? There was probably maybe three families of Mexican kids. 3 families of Mexican kids. And then maybe 5 black families. It was mostly corn eating motherfuckers. I swear, like, the whole school was, like, surrounded by cornfields.
Oh, no. Harry?
Put him in the middle. I don't know. I literally barely talked to anybody throughout high school.
Yeah.
Like, I had, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 friends, for real. Everybody else was very, preppy and country.
So was there anyone else that you knew besides your family that was, like, into music?
Honestly, no.
Do you think you like being sort of an individual in that way, in this small sort of place that we live in?
I do. I definitely feel like a big sense of community now just because of all the artists that I know through my boyfriend and everything, and networking with tons of people and going to events. It's definitely different now, but yeah.
Do you think having a lot of support pushes you to go further?
For sure. I remember when me and my boyfriend first met each other, he had a studio downtown. I was working there, but, I had never been thrown into that community before. I had done music. I did a song while I was in high school, and then I kind of gotten into relationships with lames. And then I kind of fell off.
Like lame people?
Yeah, lames.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a term maybe that I didn't know about.
No, I got into relationships with losers, lames, bums. And it was just, I fell off of what I really wanted to do.
Okay.
And, so when I had that sense of community and meeting people who were doing the same thing as it was so rewarding because I feel like they pushed me so much harder, and because I literally only recorded 1 song, and then when I met my boyfriend, I started recording my music around, I would say, like, 8 to 10 dudes in a studio.
Yeah.
And then I'm the only female there, and they're like, who is this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was very different for me, and it really took me out of my comfort zone.
It's a good thing your dad made you sing at all those family reunions.
Oh, yeah.
Then.
Yeah, big time.
So we saw on that the light went out. The light died. Okay, back to the question. We stalked you online, and we saw that you were a big fan of meme culture. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite meme?
So, I feel like there's different categories of memes. We could say vines, like short videos, or we could say pictures. So for me, my go-to picture, I don't know if you guys are gonna know what this is.
We probably do.
It's Megamind, and it says no bitches on it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's my go-to because whenever a dude DMs me, I just send that to him every time. Just troll him.
Do you have it on your phone?
Yeah, I do. This time.
No bitches.
Yeah, that's my favorite one for sure. I have a lot though.
That is actually
So yeah, I'll usually send that to guys if they're trying to talk to me, and I just troll them.
I'm so dead.
No.
Okay, what about like vines?
Vines. I can't swim. My name's Raven. You know what I'm talking about?
When she's at the beach. Hi, Raven. Happy birthday.
I can't swim. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
My favorite is Pepe the Frog.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
you want to hear something
really
funny?
Please.
So one of my best friends we literally would take pictures of everybody in our graduating 8th grade class and put Pepe's like over their heads.
Oh my god.
That's the type of shit we used to do.
Pepe was the funniest thing in the world.
Oh yes.
I wish that it would like come back. Like I wish it
probably
never went
will.
away.
It'll probably.
I hope it does. What's another like really funny one?
The Josh Hutcherson one.
Which one?
Yes.
Where it's like whistle baby.
Yeah. With the meme, it's like an edit of him.
The turnaround is so fast, like with TikTok memes and stuff like that.
I know.
Like it's funny for a few days and then it's like something else again.
That's how I feel like it is with music though too on there.
How do you go about like trying to? Do you even try?
I don't know.
Do you even
Are
try?
you talking about like algorithm?
Can you rephrase that?
Yeah, like, are you trying to make something that's like gonna go TikTok viral or like
Honestly,
fuck
no.
it? Yeah, no.
No, I can't see myself doing that. I feel like that's like corny or cliche. I don't know. Like,
it's impossible to even
exactly,
judge.
exactly. And the thing is too is I feel like with the algorithm, it's constantly changing.
Yeah.
So constantly trying to like get ahead of it is just exhausting for artists. Like I feel like a lot of artists try and do that, and it's just running a race that you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. You've played live at several venues here in Toledo, including Ottawa Tavern and Frankie's.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite part about performing?
My favorite part is probably just the overall energy performing, and I feel like a lot of times I get, well, I didn't expect that out of her, you know what I mean? I try and do something a little bit different than just sitting there and singing my songs. Like I try and talk about the song, I'll try and, you know, dance, like make it more of like a performance than just, you know, me up here singing a song.
We saw some of your performances. You're a very great performer.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
What's your dream venue to play?
Dream venue. The Fillmore in Detroit would be cool. I feel like that's like a.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. I feel like that's doable.
It's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
doable. What is one thing that you wish people knew about you?
This one I had a couple answers to. I would say that I'm actually like a really big dancer. Like I love dancing. That was something I did a lot growing up. I never took classes, but my mom was a dancer. She used to do ballet when she was young. So me and my sister, when we were younger, we would literally be in our living room for hours making up dances, getting our cousins to learn it, our friends to learn it, making whole dance routines. Like that was our shit.
That is so fun.
Yes, yes. And I still feel like in the future I'm gonna start implementing that a little bit more in what I do. Big time.
So you have an EP coming out soon. This year or next year?
Probably this year, yeah. Most likely this year.
Okay, is there anything you want to tell us about it?
Yeah. So, this EP is gonna be very vibey, I guess. It's gonna be emotional too. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit different than the last album because I feel like I'm gonna be more intense, I guess, with what I'm like writing about.
How many songs?
Right now, it's 5, but I think I'm gonna add another one on there because I just wrote a song maybe like a week ago that I need to record.
Ooh. You are a very great writer, in my opinion. Do you think that writing from your personal experience helps you sort of get over what it is that you're writing about?
For sure, definitely. Whenever I'm pissed off at a situation or I keep thinking about a certain situation that maybe could have gone differently, I kind of emotionally get it out on paper. And, you know, just writing it out on paper helps too, but like seeing like the full thing come together, like hearing what I'm saying through the song or having, you know, my dad listen to it or my boyfriend, I mean, he records it, so us in that element bringing it to like a head of like, okay, this is where this is gonna emotionally like release itself and I don't have to carry it anymore.
Is that kind of what this new EP is for you?
Yes, big time, definitely. I feel like I've been in a very different headspace just because my first album was kind of, you know, the first thing I really ever did. So this one is definitely a little bit more into like the same genre of music throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, you've definitely grown as an artist.
Yeah, big time.
I think we can even tell from listening to your discography and then the songs that you sent us from the EP. I'm really excited about it for you.
Yay,
I can't wait to listen to it.
Thank you.
Who should be listening to Meche Trejo?
Everybody? I don't know.
That's the right answer.
I don't know. I mean, if you're somebody that is deemed to be dramatic or emotional and sensitive, listen to my stuff because that's all I've ever been told my whole life, and it's worked out. You know?
That is so great. Okay, and for our last question, off the record, why don't you love me like you used to?
I can't even answer that.
After everything we've been through. Thank you so much for sitting down with us today. Where can they find you?
All of my social media is pretty much the same. It's just Meche.Trejo. I'm on all streaming platforms. You can go check out my latest single, Like You. Yeah.
And you can follow us on Instagram at BRIGHTMOSS Productions and like and subscribe.